How'd you guys like that? All right. Good afternoon, you guys. We're here Saturday night. Well, Saturday afternoon. Usually I do this at night, but eh. We got something to do later on tonight, so don't know how long I'll be on, but do want to get in the picks and whatever time left, we'll play some Guardians of the Galaxy. So, let me set up one last thing. I gave myself 10 minutes and I still messed up. Some point I'll get this right, so we'll get there. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? All right, I'm pretty much ready to go today. Actually, um, as you guys might tell, over here, um, we did lose on Thursday. I actually picked Arizona. I know I didn't show you guys my pick, but I did actually go Arizona. I thought, Kyler and them boys were going to be able to get a win against Green Bay, but I was obviously wrong. So, as you might see on the title of the screen or the stream, um, thank you very much, Green Bay, from all of Miami, from all Finn Nation. Thank you. We got to celebrate on Thursday. Um, yeah, I don't really want to touch that game too much. I mean, it was a good game. Honestly, should have not gotten that close. If I could say that without being disrespectful. Should have been a touchdown at the end of that game. Just mismanagement. And the Cardinals defense came to play. And I mean, you had an opportunity to win it, and Kyler kind of messed that up. Not so much his fault, but still, it was a kind of a oopsies. That was one of those weird games, but hey, I think that's one of those games that you as a young team, you need games where you can kind of show that win or lose, you can put yourself in those positions. They did march what would have been a 99-yard touchdown from the 1-yard line. Overall, just a great game. Great game from Green Bay. Great game from Arizona. You can't be too upset. All I'll say is that a lot of these Thursday games have been getting a little better. So, hey, that's a good thing, right? All right, I think let's get into it, right? I don't want to waste too much time today. Like I said, I don't have too much time to be able to stream. I do at least want to get through the picks, and then we'll see from there. Yeah, I've pretty much all morning long been spending on that intro. It's kind of labor intensive on my CPU, but I think I'm gonna get an upgrade on my PC. Hopefully during Christmas time. I hope. You know how the computer parts are nowadays. All right, well, give me a second to hopefully get this started for you guys. Yeah, we good to go. All right, so first we have Arizona. Oh no, Arizona. Talking about Arizona too much. Atlanta and Carolina. Let's see. We all know ESPN always puts the Dolphins up on top. I'll get to them whenever the Dolphins get to. Whenever we're at the Dolphins. Let's see. The Falcons are. I don't want to look at it. The Falcons are a 3-point favorite, and looking from what ESPN's pick them, 75% of people are picking Atlanta, and I'm not going against them. They stole my heart last week. I'll just say that. Kyle Pitts has looked like a monster, so I mean, it is what it is. All I'll say is, hey, they're making my boy Matt Ryan look viable. They give him an extra year of play, and I think I was saying at the beginning of the year that I just hope Atlanta does something with Matt Ryan, because I like Matt Ryan a lot. Next up, we have Miami. Let's see. Let's skip this song. I'm not really digging it. All these songs are from Stream Beat, so if you guys wanted to know. Yeah, next one, Buffalo and Miami. Buffalo's a 14-point favorite. Most of the time, don't like to go for those, but I said this last week. I'll pick with my heart if there's like a chance that Miami could win. I'm gonna go Buffalo. These Dolphin picks are starting to kill me. I'm 71 and 37 or something. 6 of the losses have came from Miami, so I need to stop picking with my heart. The only thing that gets me excited about this game is my defense did come to play in the first half of that first game in Miami, but this game is in Buffalo. I watch all my Dolphins games, even when there's no real chance, and this one looks like no chance. I at this point I don't know what to say. All I know is we'll see what happens this Sunday, and then we'll see what happens on Tuesday if we end up with Deshaun or not. Man, it's kind of depressing, but it's kind of what it is over here in Dolphin land. Next one, Chicago and 49ers. Where's the line? Oh snap, 4 for San Fran. I'm actually gonna go Chicago here. And I'll tell you why. Defense is really good, like really good. And Justin Fields hasn't looked particularly good. Every time I watch him on film, offensive line can't protect very well. And even when they do, he has that tendency to scramble just because of all the sacks he's taken. Stuff can be fixed. I mean, probably not this year, but I think when they play really good defense, they manage the game, allow Justin or Andy, whoever's in there, to just manage the football game, throw underneath passes to the running backs. I know David Montgomery's not there, but that backup looks fine. As long as they're managing the game, they should be fine. 49ers have really disappointed me. Plus, they're on the road, so I'd have to pull up the numbers on how Kyle Shanahan is on the road, but probably not particularly good, just because his record is overall just not very good. And I don't think that's kind of an indictment on his ability to coach, per se, but I think it's just a matter of circumstance, to be honest. And this one's going to be, for me, I think the home crowd is just hungry for some wins. Yeah, I'm going to go Chicago here. If you're a bettor, though, don't listen to me. Because maybe the whole point. But I never talk spreads here. All right, if anyone is new here, I don't ever talk spreads. That's not my thing. I'm not a bettor. That would be for my brother to do. and maybe we can have my brother hop on here to talk football with me. Next up, oh, I got something in my eye. Maybe my hair. My hair is really long, to be honest with y'all. All right. Next up, Cleveland and Pittsburgh. This is another tough one for me. But I already have a pick. I made up my mind on this one yesterday. I know Baker's playing, so at least Baker versus Big Ben at least one more time after that horrible playoff game that Pittsburgh had last year. The one reason I'm leaning Pittsburgh though is I think this team, they're a fighter. There's something about them, you know. When I watch them, they're not as bad as people think that they are, but they do play to the level of their competition. I think Cleveland can be had. I mean, they've been kind of looking a little weak as of recently, especially that Denver game. They should have probably lost that game. Any Denver fan that has told me in the last 3-4 weeks that Teddy will right the ship, Teddy will not right the ship. He's not your franchise quarterback. We all know how I feel about that statement. But I don't think Cleveland is as good as we all thought they could be. And just to finish on the Denver Bronco topic, they should probably beat Cleveland on Thursday. I do understand that they do have 10 days of rest, and that to me, that scares me a little bit. But at the same time, Baker hasn't practiced at all, and I think they can be had. So I'm taking Pittsburgh to upset Cleveland, even though 28% of people are with me. So there's some people out there with the same mindset as me, but then maybe it's just Pittsburgh fans that fully support their team. So maybe there's that. There's a lot of Pittsburgh fans out there. What's the line for this one? I know Cleveland is the favorite. Yeah, Cleveland's the favorite by 4. Ouch. This one gonna be a stinker, that's for sure. Philly, Detroit. Who am I kidding? We're gonna go I'm gonna go Detroit. Look, eventually, I know I said I wouldn't pick Detroit. All right, I know I said that, but look, eventually I'm gonna get one right. All right. No, I think Philly quit last week. They've looked, I hate to say the word destroyed. They've just been psychologically not there. I like Philly. I really do. I think the coach will probably get it right. I hope. He needs to stop talking about planting flowers and whatever he was saying, all that weird stuff. But I think eventually Philly will get it right. Howard Roseman has a track record. I just think they've been reeling. 4 consecutive losses, I believe. Oh, no, actually, it beat Carolina. What would this be? The 2nd consecutive loss? But yeah, that blowout loss to Las Vegas was an ugly one. And Detroit's been, look, they've been on the bad side of a lot of losses. And eventually they'll get one right. You know what I mean? Like, you can't keep losing up 13. You can't keep losing off a fluky field goal. You can't keep losing from, what else did they do? I don't even remember at this point. But I think there's a lot of heart on this team. I might have been a little more disrespectful than I should have been early on, but I mean, this is kind of where I thought they'd be anyways, so it shouldn't be a surprise. But I think I'm not confident though. I'm not like super confident. Jared Goff has lived up to that nickname, Jared Goffle. But that team, that team's eventually gonna get one right. All right, they're eventually gonna be on the right side of a W. I hope. Philly is the favorite in the pick'ems. Let's see, what are they? A 3.5 point favorite. So, damn, ESPN even thinks that they're a significant favorite because of the neutral field. They're at 6.5. But I'm gonna lean Detroit. I mean, Philly looked ugly last week. They looked ugly against Tampa. If it wasn't for Sam Darnold's 3 picks, they probably look ugly against them as well. And Detroit, yeah, they have some momentum. Not a lot of momentum, but it's 2 really bad franchises. So, look. I'll eventually get one right, okay, with Detroit. They can't constantly make me look bad, okay? I hope. Give me a second. I think the brother hit me up. To be honest with y'all. Next up, Indianapolis versus Tennessee. You know, I think I saw on NFL Network that the Colts were the favorites, and I'm looking at it right now. Can someone explain to me why? I don't get it, but sure. I mean, I guess sure. The only thing I'll say about this game is I do love the Colts. I've been high on the Colts despite their losing. They were 1-4, 1-3 or something like that. Despite all the they were like 0-3. 0-3. Despite all the losing, I still like the Colts. I just don't like them in this situation. Tennessee's looked really good. I might have hated on Ryan Tannehill a little too much, but that team's been looking really, really nice. I don't even know how Indianapolis is the favorite. I don't know if I'm missing something. Is someone on like IR? Did someone get hurt? I don't know. But I mean, tape would tell you the Titans are the favorite. The analytics tell you that the Titans are the favorite. Is it because they're on at home? Maybe, but I'm sure the Colts haven't beaten the Chiefs and Buffalo in back-to-back weeks. Am I missing something? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this. Tennessee might be the class of the AFC. I mean, they have been to the AFC title game. They were. They lost in the first round last year in that tough matchup with Baltimore. I think they want one. They want a title. I think Mike Vrabel wants to bring one. Don't think it's this year though. But them boys are playing real good right now, despite that horrible loss to Arizona and the loss to the Jets as well. I mean, you can't argue with the Chiefs. You can't argue with Buffalo. Most people would have said that they're maybe 1-2 in the AFC, and the Titans has destroyed both of them. Is that like the right wording for it? Yeah, I don't get it. But then again, that's why I'm not a bettor. I'm not a betting man. I don't go to Vegas to do that. Look, I'm just gonna pick it and move on. No, I'm just kidding. But I am. I'm made for it. 11-point favorites on the road. I wouldn't take that if I was a betting man. I wouldn't take that. I mean, it's 11 points, and New York's they're bad, but they're not like, I don't know, man. They got destroyed last week. Bill Belichick, maybe. As long as Joe Burrow doesn't turn the ball over, they should be fine. And even if they do, he's had like 2 or 3 picks. I think they still can be had. This one, another one. I'm just gonna move on. Thank you, Stream Elements. Absolutely. If you're new here, don't forget to follow. Mostly just do football content and play games. What the Rams are, so back to what I was saying, the Rams are a 16-point favorite. Again, I wouldn't touch those huge spreads. They're kind of tough to hit on, because that means what, it's like 3 possessions. Houston's bad, but they can score points, and I think Tyrod Taylor's coming back this week. Let me check. Give me a second. Let me check for y'all. I'm pretty sure though. Hasn't been confirmed, but looks like he potentially could be in line to play. Alright. The Rams are going to have an easy one this week, but it won't be like, I mean, maybe 16 might be a little too much, but alright, here's my other upset of the week. So I've been on the Bill Belichick hype train for weeks now. I've been high on Bill Belichick. He gave Justin Herbert all he could have last year, and he made him look pathetic. And that Miami defense made him look pathetic, which are basically, the Dolphins defense is basically like a baby version of the New England defense, right? So my thought process into this was, how much did Justin Herbert learn from last year to this year? Because Justin Herbert still makes the same mistakes that he did last year. And that's the thing that people aren't talking about Justin Herbert, right? A lot of people talk about how, well, Justin Herbert's a generational talent, but he still makes the same mistakes he did last year. The reason the Chargers lost a lot of games last year was because of the turnovers, because he was making rookie mistakes. But I feel like there's still times where he still makes a lot of mistakes. And New England has that ability to take away what your favorite option on offense is. And here's the other kicker. Austin Eckler might potentially not play, which I like Austin Eckler. He's a pretty good back. And he's basically like, I would say 40% of that offense. And for you to take that out, who's their backup? Justin, John, something like that. Let me look it up for you guys. I have the extra window, so why not? Joshua Kelly and Justin Jackson, 23, 25-year-olds. If they could pick up the slack, then good shit. But if Austin Eckler doesn't play, I'm kind of just waiting to see what they say on that one. I think that defense is pretty good. and I'm gonna go New England. And I'll tell you what. Look, I saw that defense against Miami. I saw that defense against Dallas. I saw that defense against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, a juggernaut. They're destroying a lot of teams, but they didn't destroy New England. And against Houston, down 21 points, 24, something weird like that. It was like 25-3 maybe. That defense buckled down and really gave Houston all that they could. Last week they I feel like I shouldn't go back there with the Jets. I think New England can steal this one. Again, it's going to depend on their ability to play, because this game is in the later window of the football schedule, 1 p.m., so it'd be 4 p.m. their time. It's going to really depend on their ability to travel from the East Coast to the West Coast and play a late window game. But I'm still going to go with New England. I don't want to bet against Bill Belichick unless I'm I'm super sure of it. And this one, I think I'm going to go New England. And 11% of people are picking with New England, so maybe it's just their fans. That's another one. They have a lot of fans around the world. Maybe not so much since Tom Brady left, but maybe that's what's bumping it up. But nevertheless, I'm going New England. I love Justin Herbert, though. Whatever I just said about Justin, I don't not like the kid. All right? He's nice. He just still makes mistakes. All right. I hate games like these, guys. I hate games like these. What I mean is, I hate games where the best player would basically win this game by himself, right? And he's not here. And now the backup isn't as good. And I would say Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith. But I don't trust Jacksonville on the road, especially since they're going from the East Coast to the West Coast. And it's basically the same thing from New England. Can they play an afternoon game traveling from the East to the West with a rookie quarterback and a rookie head coach? I'm going to say yeah. Look, I'm going to go with the 16% on this one. I don't think I checked the favorites on. Oh, Chargers are the favorites. Doesn't surprise me. They're at home. Seattle are the favorites by 3.5. Look, I just can't get behind picking a team that's quarterbacked by Geno Smith. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I can't do it. I can't do it to myself. I think Geno has shown just enough to stay in the league, but not enough to be a starter. And Russ needs to really get back. They're really desperate. Their season is basically ending. And I don't trust Geno, man. But I will say Jacksonville's shown promise. Trevor Lawrence been doing a better job of not throwing interceptions. The offense has looked a little bit better as of recent. Whatever they're doing down there, continue doing it. You guys are doing a good job out there. And don't just say that since they beat us, but genuinely, whatever they're doing down there, Jacksonville's got a good one. Next up, Washington and Denver. The NFL giving me all these games, man. Jesus. And it's a late window game. Who's the favorite anyways? Denver by 3. Wow. So ESPN is basically telling me that, oh man, I don't know how to. You know what? I'm gonna go with the majority here. I don't want to though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the majority. And just to piggyback on what I was saying earlier about Teddy Bridgewater, this Denver team has been a giant waste of talent. They have receivers, they have running backs, they have an offensive line. The offensive line needs to work a little bit, but you just do a little better job of scheming. That should pretty much solve your problem on offensive line. Defense, I don't think I need to really speak more on that defense. They're pretty good. And Washington hasn't looked really good. I like Taylor Heinicke. Don't get me wrong. I think Taylor Heinicke is a really good quarterback. He's pretty good. He's not a starting quarterback. And I think Taylor Heinicke is going to be kind of like in the same mold as Teddy Bridgewater. You can give him a year to hold the proverbial clipboard till you find your guy or who you think would be your guy. And I just think Denver has a little bit more offense pieces, so that's kind of where I push them ahead. But damn, Denver, you need to find a quarterback, man. They have Derek Carr, they have Patrick Mahomes, they have Justin Herbert in their division. Gee, Willikers. I feel bad for Denver. And all this talk about Big Ben, or no, Aaron Rodgers. They need to find a way to draft somebody, not just sign somebody. You know what I mean? We saw what happened when Peyton retired in 2016. Man, it's been 5 years. Jeez. I know in this. Okay, so just to move on here. Tampa, I'm sure, is the favorite. So 4.5 on the road. So they think they're at least a touchdown, more than touchdown favorite than New Orleans. I will say this. I was talking to a buddy about this. I think New Orleans actually has a chance to win this game. Defense is phenomenal. I think this has been their best year overall, just as a defense. They have been ridiculously good. And Sean Payton has done a relatively good job of protecting Jameis, famous Jameis, crab leg Jameis. They've done a really good job of protecting him, and Alvin Kamara has basically been hard carrying this team. I think he averages 23, 24 passes per game, and he has 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the red zone. So look, Jameis has looked nice. He hasn't been making the key mistakes, and it's showed. They're 4-2. They've kept pace with Tampa. And the last key to this puzzle is just how the defense played Tampa last year, right? So obviously we know week 1, the 2 pick sixes. I think it was 2 pick sixes, or it was 1 pick 6 and then a pick off Rob Gronkowski or something, or Mike Evans, if I remember correctly. So we know about that one. It was week 1. Tom Brady hasn't been in Tampa that long, and obviously they caught him. And then we remember the 35-38 to 3 game in Tampa when they just obliterated them on Sunday night, I believe it was. And then the playoff game, Drew had 4 turnovers and Tom had 2, and that game was relatively close in that fourth quarter. I think Drew Brees had 2 or 3 of his turnovers in the fourth quarter of that game. So if that defense shows up again and Sean Payton protects Jameis the way he has been currently, I think they can steal this one from Tampa. I I know that that dome's gonna be loud. It's gonna be a little too loud. I hope we have a good game there. This is gonna probably be the game I watch. Well, I have Red Zone, so he'll probably show me a little bit of all of them, but I'll probably be interested in. I'll probably hop on the Sunday Ticket to watch this game exclusively, just because it's pretty exciting, man. Famous Jameis's first return to Tampa. Can't be too upset about that. Next up, who's the favorite in this one? 3 points, Minnesota on Sunday Night Football. For now. Actually, let me check right now. I don't want to look dumb in front of you guys. Let's see. Give me a second here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm looking up if Dak Prescott's gonna play. Oh man, it's a game time decision. So this one, you guys won't know what I'll end up picking, but for right now, I'm leaning the Vikings. I think if Dallas goes into this game starting Cooper Rush, I don't think they're gonna do fairly well. I think Minnesota beat them last year as well. So I think it was Andy Dalton starting. Maybe it was Garrett Gilbert. Don't remember too well. But I think Minnesota can beat Dallas if Cooper starts. But if Dak starts, I'm switching that real quick. Just know this game will probably be switched depending on what happens at like 5:10, 5:15, whenever, or around what time would they announce, like 4:30 or something. Whatever they decide to do with Dak, this game will probably be changed. The one thing I will say is I have heard all week that Dak will probably not play. Dak also said that he doesn't want to play on an injured calf. He doesn't want to aggravate the injury, and it wouldn't be all that bad if Dak doesn't play. I don't think what is the closest team to Dallas would be what. Actually, I think they're all 2-5. Philly's 2-5. New York's 2-5, and Washington is 2-5. Yeah, so they have 3-game lead on all of them. So I don't think this hinders them. I just don't want it to be one of those things where Dak gets hurt down the road doing too much. So if he can play, he can play. If he doesn't, it doesn't affect him too much. They can go 5-2, they can go 6-1 coming out of this game. They'll be fine. I think this division is really weird. I think just from last year, off a losing record team, got into the playoffs. That was ugly. But I think this year, Dallas will have this wrapped up by Thanksgiving for sure. I don't think any of these teams can go on a run. Washington, Taylor Heineke, he looks like a baller, but he's only won 2 games to this point. New York, y'all know how I feel about New York. They're horrendous. They're garbage. I think they're one of the worst teams in the league. I don't know why people don't think that, but I'll digress on that. And Philly is Philly. We all know about Philly at this point. I don't think any of those teams catch them. If there is one, maybe New York. They can string along some wins. And this will kind of tie into the next game as well. They don't get really blown out. They're not going out there and just embarrassing themselves for the most part. Daniel Jones embarrasses himself a lot, but overall that team hasn't been too disappointing. So, I mean, I would say maybe New York, but their next game is Kansas City, and as you guys are about to find out. They're in shit out of luck. But yeah, if this game does end up getting switched, I'm gonna leave that disclaimer. If Dak plays, I'm going Dallas. If Cooper Rush plays, I'm going Minnesota. I'm a big Kirk Cousins guy, top 12 quarterback, top 13 quarterback in the league. Just because I put him in that 12 to 15 range, but I think he's like more 12, 13. Yeah, let's stick with Minnesota. Next up, easy money. Kansas City is gonna come back and they're gonna have a field day on New York. Nah, just kidding. I don't think it's a blowout. It's gonna be more. What do y'all think? 24-10? 24-17? Yeah, I'm gonna go 24-17. Nah, I convinced myself that it will be 31-17. Yeah. Most of the time, we're never that close to actually having a deciding pick, but I'm going to roll with that. I think the game ends 35 or 31-17. So, Kansas City 10-point favorite. Only thing I'll say on Kansas City is don't sleep on Kansas City. Don't start doing that now. Let's see. Let's see what else I can show you guys. I know I haven't shown you guys the fantasy team. I think I did on Monday, but let's see where we're looking this week. I'll show you guys the first one. I'm playing Daniel Jones? I forgot my boy Lamar's is not available this week. Ouch. This is kind of what I got going on this week. This is my lineup: Daniel Jones, Leonard, Michael Carter, Calvin, CeeDee Lamb, TJ Hawkinson, Miles Gaskin. I'll probably replace him with Zach Moss, though I should probably do that now. Hassan Reddick. Yeah, I'll leave him in there. Kenny Moore and Brandon McManus. And this was a quality steal for me. I wish I could pronounce his name, so I'm gonna try here. Foyesade Olukun. Nah, I pronounced that wrong. Olukun. Maybe I'm close. But he's been, if you're playing with defensive players, please get this guy. Get this guy now. Let's see, where is he at almost? When I got him, he was like 90%. Ouch. He's at 88% now, but if you have a chance to try to get him, because he just racks up points. Who am I playing this week actually? Maybe I can check that. Let's see, where am I at? It's a pretty good song, low-key. Wow. Hate ads. I think we all do. Cool. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed in this one. Big Dog scores a lot of points, and he's got Josh Allen playing Miami. Derrick Henry Daryl Henderson. What else? Nothing really substantial after that. Maybe Mike Evans in a shootout. Mike Williams, maybe. Gesicki. Almost called him by his nickname. I shouldn't put that out there though. Someone's gonna tell him. Yeah. Let's see. So there you go. That's kind of where I'm at. Give me a little bit. Go take a quick break, and then I'll get back to Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. I would say like 2-3 minutes. So give me a second here. Jenny's not home, so I'm just chilling at the house. Well, they went to her mom. Yeah. I'm not sure yet why. My bad, guys. I was talking to my dad. I swear, some of these songs are gonna get my VOD. Let's see. I think that's should be how you turn it off. All right. So, my bad. I was I was looking at Marvel's the Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm gonna play for a little bit for you guys. It's just the copyrighted music, man. I put up my VODs on YouTube, not on my main channel or nothing. I have like a VOD channel just so all my streams aren't like on my hard drive or nothing on my PC. So I keep them all on the VOD channel. You can go follow it, but if you watch streams, you should be fine. It copyrighted like 4 parts of that stream. I was just sitting there like, golly, I thought I turned that the licensed music off. Jeez, I guess, but cool. Let me pause this music and hop into some gameplay, shall we? Let's see. Did I do it right? I did not. Oh, there you go. I always mess up that part, man. One of these days, like I keep saying, man, one of these days I'll get it right. Let's see. I need to. There you go. I was just checking some stuff. All right, let's get back into it. I think what we left off on chapter 2. Yes.
We'll be safe there.
All right.
Here, help me with this. Ready?
Together.
Gotcha.
3, 2,
So if I remember, we had gotten arrested for stealing or hopping into a
okay.
non-allowed area. So
We need to keep moving. This way.
Cadet Nikki,
gotcha.
Whoa.
just stay
I
close.
knew there was something wrong about that church ship. Who goes
Okay.
fishing for God in a junkyard?
Oh man.
All right.
I just saw the
Probably. Since you jumped
Blast
off a
doors
ledge,
kick in
if I
during
remember
emergencies.
correctly.
Pretty sure I can override them with my passkey.
They give out override keys to trainees.
Not exactly. Just give me a sec.
Let's see.
You know, I could probably help with the door if we undid these cuffs.
Regulation 3B. Never undo restraints.
Come on, you clearly need my help.
No! You're my prisoner. And I got this.
Obviously.
Ah! Okay, we're gonna have to find another way.
We sure there isn't a way through here?
I'm in charge here. As senior
Alright.
officer,
That's senior. Whoa!
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Oh, dandy.
Okay. This way.
Shouldn't we be going
Whoa,
up?
whoa, whoa.
Back toward the others?
What's that? Oh, components. I don't think I was supposed to fall
There's
exactly
another
like that,
blast
but
door down here.
should be okay. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Relax, you're fine. Ish.
I mentioned how useful my
Ish.
jet boots will be right now.
Okay. I can do this.
Rush you or anything.
Almost there. Yes!
There you go, senior officer.
Through here.
Finally.
Whew.
Anything
Nice
up here?
Thanks.
No.
You didn't do too bad yourself, pirate.
Only Star
Oh yeah.
or Peter or, you know, Nova Cadet Butt Saver.
Okay. Peter. So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends.
Bad news.
Start with the bad, I guess.
Your friends have been processed and put in the brig.
So what's the good news?
They're not dead. One of them actually seems really active.
That's probably Rocket. Prison cells make him jumpy.
Let's see if there's anything down here. So my boys are in prison, huh?
Just making sure this place is safe and secure from the, you know.
Fire.
Come on. We'll be safe through here.
Okay.
Flark! Pipe's
Anything
missing
over here?
first.
No. Okay.
Should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help. I know what I'm doing. Now help me block this fire
Sheesh.
so we can get through.
Sure. Just that everyone must be worried. Captain's kid goes mint easy, does it?
I should have let that play out, but okay, cool.
There, see? You don't need to worry about me. Enough people around here do that already.
For what
Encourage
it's
her.
worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
Are you seriously trying to sneak away on me right now? You literally just said I was doing great.
You are doing great. Top 5 best arresting officers I've ever had.
Cool. So can you please just show me the same respect you would any other arresting officer?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Let's see. Actually, what's this one? Warlord. I think that's the pre-order one. Hell yeah. Nah, I'll just keep this one for now. Think I might change it here in a little bit.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
All right, what are we doing now?
Is that robot wearing makeup?
What? Oh, yeah. That's just it's.
It's
I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends, I guess. I reprogrammed most of them.
Gave them
Sheesh.
faces.
Maybe.
No, I mean it's cool. Gives them personality. Very cool.
Come on. This way.
Let's see if there's anything over here.
Okay, wow. That's just blatantly gonna ignore me and go crawling into a dead end. Regulation
Hey.
2B. Prisoners
Hey.
must stay close at all times.
Hey,
You got 'em
hold
all
on.
memorized, don't you?
Any day now.
Does your mom know you play down here?
Probably not. But what else am I gonna do? Not like there's any other kids on board.
You know,
Fair
I didn't
enough.
have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison. I was just a kid.
I have so many questions. Were your parents
So do I.
in prison too?
No, my mom, died. I didn't know my dad.
How do you know my mom, exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She was, is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling. And bossy and judgmental. You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
I kinda know what you mean.
You do?
Oh damn.
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you, Peter. It's restricted space, Peter.
Yep. That's her.
Guess we'll find out a little bit about their
Almost there.
past.
Almost where?
Wait, wait a
You'll
minute.
see.
What's back here? Hold on.
I'm still in charge here, you know?
Of course you are.
Yeah, could you please try to keep up?
Hey, you try walking around in cuffs.
This way.
Hold on, G. Let me collect.
Reminder that only one of us. It's a dead end. Trust me.
Of course I trust you.
Clearly. Get back here, pirate.
Wow, okay.
Damn.
I heard Corell there for a second.
Chill out.
Are you sure this is the quickest way to the brig?
I thought you didn't want to go to the brig.
Okay.
Just trust me. I want to show you something. Ugh, are you kidding me?
Alright.
If this is an attempt to escape your mom's ship, I really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No. Just promise you won't tell anyone about this place.
Is this your mom? single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
I contributed to the war effort differently.
Pirating?
Raiding, which is, you know, the good kind of pirating.
Alright, good shit. Let's see. Anything else over here? Ooh, what's this?
A universal translator. Wonder if it speaks Groot.
I am Groot. Ooh, a collectible.
Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravagers showed up. You should really fix this.
You
He's probably
want
bushing
me
her.
to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy. Is this Krelar?
Yeah. Long time ago. Kid stuff. I could do it way better now.
No, it's good. Morbid, but good.
Let's see. So do I talk to her?
Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks. I'm almost done.
Come on, man.
Hey! Secret stuff. Off limits.
No adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom
I feel like there's
completely
probably
freezes.
something important
Yeah,
over there.
I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like, if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up.
Say no more. I'll make sure Corel knows what a good job you did.
No! I mean, thanks. But ideally, Mom never needs to know I was in the hangar at all.
So I never saw you?
Exactly! Never saw me. Never saw my passkey. You may have heard of Nikki Gold and how cool she is, but that's it.
Okie dokie, chief.
Almost at the elevator. We're home free.
Let's
Need
see.
a hand?
Yes! Got it! Huh?
Whoa.
I can explain. Nikki, I'm fine.
How come I don't get a hug
Seriously,
like that, G?
A-okay. Barely a scratch. What in Hollis' name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad, running around with criminals.
Alleged criminals?
You almost died. Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom, you promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner.
You're a child. Are you even listening?
Whoa.
Whoa.
We've been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
All right.
I knew you'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well. You have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level. Captain's quarters.
Fine.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What's going on?
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom! I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, this reminds me of the last time I was stuck in an elevator. I was with this Shi'ar girl, and she
Ew! What is wrong with you?
was a lovely person.
Someone, please get me out of here.
No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
12? Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
Wow.
What?
Wow.
She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki?
What?
I know you're hiding something.
I still have feelings for you.
Excuse me?
Not like
Hey.
feelings, more like emotions. You know, because the explosion and me and you and everything we went through back in the war, it was a lot of feelings to bubble up. I'm good now.
Okay, good. Now, if you don't mind.
Look, Mom, I'm not hiding anything. I would
Probably is.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
Lockdown disengaged.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But
Ouch.
I can make it 30 cycles.
So she was 12 this whole time? Jesus.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie. I can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury was what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently. "12-year-old daughter
Alas.
who you didn't have during the war. 12 years ago when we...
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first.
Sheesh.
After all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same.
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still... whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 7,000 units? In 3 cycles?
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. Here, I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a disturbing amount of prohibited tech lying around your ship.
Well, that's all they found, right? Okay, you'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
Oh, come on, when have I ever... You won't regret it. Promise.
Sheesh. Good shit, buddy.
You've got 3 cycles, Peter. Not 4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't let you down.
So how do I go about doing that?
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did 7,000 units is a small price.
7,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay, so we got fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on,
No, not
guys.
yet.
You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
I love it.
You are Groot. Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
So we got another trophy, so there's that. Alright, now what do we do?
I am watching you, rodent.
The cost of freedom.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if there's any outfits that. Nope. Nope. And Rocket, no. Groot, I don't like that one. I'll just keep that. Man, I can't really talk myself into it. I'm cool.
I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the DAS quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
I intend to.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room. So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
Check in.
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey.
Hey,
Remember
man.
that time on Kunlar with the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Hume butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Ha! Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador.
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree.
Man, what's up with Drax
Do not think that I do
bullying?
not know what you were up to. Your rodent
What's this?
conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there. I am watching. Peter Quill, order the tree to open this door. I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine. He must have asked his well-meaning accomplice to retrieve the sum and hide it from us.
All right. I'll check on him and tell you if he's doing anything weird.
Acceptable.
He's a tree. He's probably doing something weird,
Okay
low-key.
in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
See if he can talk. Come on, bro.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Co. Okay, nothing here. Drax is just a weirdo. Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Open the goddamn door. Let's see. There you go. That was weird.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Oh,
Is
damn.
that a trick question? Okay, yes. Mostly, I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
That's why you don't mess with women. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. This is my room, right? I'll check it here.
Are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input. What do you mean a minute? You've been in there. I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
Jesus.
Snore that loud.
He's
Yeah,
a human,
okay.
probably.
So what is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Hold on.
Holy crap. Rocket. How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one out of the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line.
I did some
that
research.
I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Yeah, that's sad.
Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
Don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Let me guess. You're watching me.
I am.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Conjure some units from thin air?
Can you do that?
No!
My bad, guys. I'm looking at the trophies for this game, so.
So, got any ideas
Gotcha.
to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
No, you look like a raccoon.
Exactly. I don't sit behind
I
no
see.
desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we
Alright.
are somewhat alike.
Let's go downstairs. Actually, let's go to my room first.
What if we contacted
No.
the assassin's disreputable sources?
That's Mama.
She don't really mean
Mama
that.
Quill.
What were you saying?
Nothing.
One of those informants
Not
is
looking
bound
in the
to be
mirror.
bound to Novichok.
Okay, I shouldn't
You
have done
wanna
that.
sell out one of Gamora's guys?
If they are
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
$37 units?
Damn.
We appear to be 6,963 units short. We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always a
Holding
half-
out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Damn, they just be
sacrifice.
beefing.
to the Mocking
I will
Star system.
sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mount.
Guys! I think we should hear out Groot for once.
Oh man.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Hey, look at that.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most...
Road. I
No, you
love it.
don't. This ain't something you can pretend.
Whoa, whoa.
You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
He's a nice guy. He's Groot.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Who should I sell?
Well,
I'ma sell
Rocket's
Rocket.
definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there. But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
You say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
More cutscenes. I love it.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Piece of cake.
He can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
All right. Well, like I said, I wasn't gonna have like a substantial amount of time today, so
Will you
I'm about to call it now.
stop? I can't believe I'm about to say this, but how is positivity for a change?
Positivity? How? We're on some crazy...
Playing bump some music for you guys. All right. Well, thank you very much to everyone who stopped by. Anyone who watched, always greatly appreciated. And then I have 2 special shout outs first, real quick, before I get done. I know I got 2 follows recently off stream. First, Yo Freddy, do appreciate you. And I do appreciate you, Cowboy2780. Hey, we're getting closer to that the 50 followers, so it's greatly appreciated. Other than that, I'll see you guys Tuesday. We'll be back at it. I think we're gonna probably be looking at the weekend games, just recapping a little bit, have some topics to talk about. Other than that, stay hydrated, have yourselves a good evening, and I'll see you guys later. How's the Lego?